Types of asexual reproduction. There are different types, different modes of asexual reproduction. In kingdom Protista and Monera, as they are mainly unicellular organisms, they divide normally as cell division, mitosis, and other processes are binary fission and budding. In fungi and algae, though they are multicellular, but they reproduce also by asexual mode of reproductions, and they have special structures. Asexual reproduction structures, you have to learn these examples. Chlamydomonas has zoospores. Penicillium, the structure is called conidia. In Hydra, which are called buds, and in sponge is called gemmules. What are gemmules? Gemmules are internal buds. It is an asexually reproduced mass of cells that is capable of developing into a new organism, that is an adult sponge. Okay, you have to draw a diagram of gemmule. In plants, asexual reproduction is known as vegetative propagation. Okay, reproduction from stem or leaf. The main reproductive organ of plant is flower, but when flower is used as reproduction, it is sexual reproduction. Here we are talking about vegetative propagation. Okay, so the structure or the unit which participates in vegetative propagation are known as vegetative propagules. The unit of vegetative propagation which are capable of giving rise to new offsprings. Examples of vegetative propagules are runner, sucker, tuber, rhizome, offset, bulbil, leaf buds. These are different examples. Okay. Now stems and leaves. I said stems and leaves are the main vegetative propagules. Why? We all know stems have nodes, and from nodes there are already axillary buds present, from which leaves, branches can arise. Okay, but what about leaf? In bryophyllum, vegetative propagation occurs by leaf. So leaf at its notches, at the tips, corners, have adventitious roots. False nodes are developed there, which have buds, adventitious buds, from which new plant can arise. Okay, that's all for asexual reproduction. Now we will talk about sexual reproduction. For sexual reproduction, let's first again remind what is lifespan. What is the lifespan of an organism from birth to death? So whatever there is from birth to death, that whole life can be divided into 3 phases depending on reproduction. An organism by birth is not capable of reproduction. After birth, it becomes young, then adult, then old, and then dies. So in scientific terms, in terms of reproduction, we say phases of life are of 3 types: pre-reproductive phase, reproductive phase, and post-reproductive phase. In animals, pre-reproductive phase is known as juvenile phase, reproductive phase, and after reproduction, when one is not capable of reproducing, is the old age. In plants, pre-reproductive phase, when plants are young, flowers are not developed, it is called vegetative phase. Then the reproductive phase, and then senescence. Okay, so these are the 3 phases of life.